Welcome to my channel, learners. So today video's agenda is there are two topics we will cover in this video. First is the CSS syntax format and second one is the adding CSS to the HTML file. Let's discuss about the CSS syntax. There are two parts of the CSS syntax. First part is called the selector and the second part is called the property value block. Here we declare some properties and their values for the CSS syntax. So let's understand with the example. So let's talk about the first example. Here is an ID is called the selector and the background color is called the property. And the red is the value. And the color is the property and the white is their value. Let's move on the next example. Here the selector is class selector. It can be used as a class name on which element we are using the CSS. Here the property is font size and the value is 10x and the margin is property and the 20px is the value for that margin. In the next example, there is a HTML element selector. The element selector is H1. In the block, the font size is 10px and the margin is 20px. These are the properties for the CSS styling. In the next example, we can see this is called the universal selector. We will later on understand it deeply. Let's start with the adding CSS to the HTML file. So first we will learn the inline CSS. In inline CSS we should write some HTML code. This code is first we write the H1 heading. For HTML code you can refer my the HTML videos tutorials. In H1 let's write some text. We call it welcome tag to user learner. Next we can take second heading tag. In this we can write some text. You can write whatever you want. I am writing please like and subscribe. For the inline CSS we need to write some HTML code into the heading tag. So there is a attribute called style. So write some attributes and their value. First attribute is background color. We will specify some background color for the H1 heading, which is antique white, and the color for the text, which is smoke white, or we can say white. If we press Ctrl S, it will save the file and reload it. So you can see here we can welcome user learners is styled, but this color is not properly. We should change the color with aqua and the text color change to red. So it will be properly visible to the user. And then go to the next heading, H2 heading. We can say the size of the text called 2rem. Rem is a 2rem is a value for this attribute, and this 2rem is the size for this text. The color is red. So this is the size. We can say 2rem. And the color for this text is red. You can style your HTML element as per your choice. Let's go to the second section. It's called the internal CSS. In this CSS, we need to go to the head section. In head section, we need to write a style tag. In the style tag, we need to specify HTML element called h1 and write some attributes value properties. So background color is equal to, we can say it black, and then we can write color for the text with white, or we give the value white smoke, and if we press Ctrl S, it will automatically reload the page, and you can see here welcome tech to user learner becomes the black background and white is the color for the text. So this is the internal CSS. For the external CSS, we need to create a external file called style.css. In this, we need to specify same as the internal CSS. H1 background color and the text color same. The internal CSS or external CSS has the same format, but the external CSS have the separate file for the external CSS. The benefit for the external CSS, we can use the same style sheet for entire website, but the internal CSS, we have to write the code inside the HTML file, and it applicable only for that particular HTML web page. Even though we had write the CSS code in the style.css, but it's not applied to the web page because we need to link this external CSS to the HTML page. For this, we need to write some code in HTML file. So go to the head session. There is a tag for link. There is a tag in HTML link, and the attribute is relation. In the relation, we should write style sheets and the href. This is the path where the external style sheet is stored. So ./style.css is the location where the external style sheet is stored, and if we press the Ctrl S, then style is applied to the web page. You can see it's perfectly applied to the web page. So that's enough for this video. In the next video, we will talk about the CSS selectors in detail. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe my channel for getting my upcoming videos.